Yo, what's going on, people? This is the Alpha Advantage and I'm back with another video. Today, we're gonna have a look at this video.
So I had a guy get me a Benz before and put me in a loft space and, you know, set my whole life up differently than what it was normally. And I feel like if you brought me to like this level, and then we didn't work out, but we're still friends, you know, we didn't have beef and no one cheated. It was just didn't work out. But I still, I wasn't going to move from my space because it didn't work out. I wasn't going to give him back my car because I'm not going to downgrade my lifestyle because me and you are no longer together. And I just feel like if you put me in this space and that was under your budget then, what's the difference now? You know what I mean?
You were my girlfriend. I was fucking you.
Yeah, but I was fucking
you.
feel, yeah, but I personally feel like no.
But he continued paying it.
He did continue. He's
How long he's still paying it?
Yeah.
And you with another dude?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
It's been like I've been with my guy maybe like going on 1 year, and he's been paying my
Well,
rent
I would love
since.
to meet your guy. I would really love to meet him because those men are rare.
I
wanna get some
know.
work
And one
That's
man
true.
want to stay in that house that another man is paying the bill
Yeah, that
for.
don't
I
make
gotta
sense.
question him.
Weird.
Because there's no man that's gonna be like, I just don't know him.
I'm a
That's
couple.
like, this nigga still, once he finds out, like, that nigga
So you
still
know you
paying
got a
the
man?
rent here, he
Yeah,
gonna be
but-
like, nah, we gotta get
you
in
know
the
I gotta-
crib.
He knows?
No, he know I got. They both. Everybody know everything.
Oh, he's
Everybody know
nice.
everything.
He's nice.
My man feels like while we have this opportunity, let's stack our bread.
Oh,
so when
he's
when
sneaky
it's
like you then. That's why y'all together. That's what that is.
I don't
y'all
know.
two are both like, we're trying to come up.
I wasn't sneaky
So
because if I was sneaky, I would have stayed with
no,
the man.
I don't mean sneaky
Or
like
didn't
you
tell him.
hiding.
I would've- yeah.
What I'm saying is your man is on some like, oh, if that nigga gonna pay the rent, then we gonna come up off him.
So your man think he's a sucker.
I mean,
And he thinks that nigga is a sucker.
yeah, my man does think
you
that.
think he's a sucker?
He thinks that.
This is the reason as to why I try to hone in on telling you guys that you need to have this masculine energy. You need to have these strong boundaries when it comes to dealing with women. Now, as a disclaimer, after watching this type of video, I think it's very easy to start running this narrative of trashing women, like women are trash and they're only looking for their gold diggers and they just want men for their money and men aren't valued unless they have money and women only go... Listen, there is a small group of women that I like that, but let's be real. The majority of men, majority of men are not making six figures. Majority of men are not balling like that. Majority of men are bums, let's be real. Yeah, you don't go to the gym, you don't do the things that you say you're gonna do, you're not a man of your word, you sit at home smoking weed all day and talking to your friends about football and playing PS5. That's what you care about. That's the majority of men. Yeah, the average man ain't making all of this money. So don't be talking about women are gold diggers when you ain't got no gold for her to be digging. That being said, are you hearing this woman? Are you hearing what she's saying? Are you hearing it? Now, I don't personally think that she's even wrong. People are going to do what they need to do to better themselves, right? I think it is down to her ex-partner to implement some really strong boundaries from a place of self-love. You're not with me. I'm not paying your bills. I'm not paying your car. I'm not paying your rent. It's only a man that does not know himself that will allow himself to still be in a situation where he's financially looking after somebody that he gets nothing from. It's like if someone comes and they offer you £1 million and they say you ain't got to do anything for it, you're going to say yes or no. I think most people are going to say yes. You're going to secure the bag, right? And that's what I believe is happening here. So she's securing the bag. There's an idiot, there's a punk that's saying, I will pay for your shit, yeah? And she's saying, all right, cool. I believe the person who's really at fault here is him. Yeah, you're entertaining and keeping up with this type of nonsense. Yeah, for whatever reason, whether it be childhood trauma, so as a result of that, you don't respect yourself enough. So you keep paying for this woman's validation, hoping that one day she might return to you and love you the way you feel that you deserve. I don't know his reasons, but I really don't think that she is at fault. Now, she's running this narrative that, oh yeah, he's still my friend, but did you hear at the same time, what she's saying is the man that she's with now looks at her ex-partner as a sleazeball. He's a punk. He's a loser. Yeah.
So your man think he's a sucker.
I mean,
And he thinks that nigga is a sucker.
yeah, my man does think that.
You think he's
How in his mind does he rationalize this stuff? I don't understand it. Yeah, and I wanted to come on here and highlight to you what it looks like when you don't know how to be a man, when you don't know how to implement some really strong boundaries, when you are willing to sacrifice your self-worth for the validation of somebody. This is what it looks like. And quite frankly, this doesn't just apply to men. It applies to anybody. When you don't know how to implement strong boundaries, you end up looking like an idiot to everyone else around you. Yeah? So you have to be very careful. Very careful. So for all the wannabe or soon to be or learning how to be alpha males, this is what it looks like when as a man you don't know how to implement boundaries to ensure that your integrity and your strength as a male is looked after and is #1 priority in every situation that you approach and enter into. Now you could argue that she, as you know, from a moral standpoint, she could turn around and say, no, I can't keep letting you do this. But really and truly, people are abusers. They're selfish. They're going to do this shit. It's not their duty to look after your best interests. Yeah? It's your duty to look after your best interests and make sure that you are #1 priority. I don't care how selfish that sounds, because that's real life. In her reasoning behind why she thinks it's acceptable and why she thinks he should carry on paying for her, it does not make sense. But she has to carry on and hold on to this intellectual continuity to ensure that it kind of makes sense, but it doesn't. So what's happened is he's given her this platform where he said, yeah, boom, I will keep looking after you. She knows that by rights, in any other scenario, this will be wrong and incorrect. She probably would never, ever, ever be in the same position as he is, paying for a man that she's not with, right? But because she now has to rationalize and justify why what he's doing and what she benefits from is right, she's come up with this shitty reasoning that could never make sense. She's trying to apply reasoning to something that has no reason. She's trying to apply logic to something that has no logic. And that's why her argument don't make sense. So anyway, listen, comment your views, comment your views below, comment your opinions below. Do you think she's right? Do you think her ex-partner's right? What do you think? What are your opinions? My name is Ryan. This is the Alpha Advantage. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Do you know what? If you like the video, you already know what to do. I ain't got to tell you.